Ought to.
Oh well. Anyway, I'm streaming on Battlefield 4 now. Hi stream, Cody here. More Battlefield 4.
Oh fuck, I gotta turn my fucking sound off then.
Why?
Because I'm not changing the way I talk just because I'm on stream.
You don't have to.
I'm not fucking...
Pussies! Pussies!
Hipster!
Pussies!
Hipster!
Pussies!
Emo trash!
Pussies! Rather be emo trash than a circle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd rather be a circle than whatever the fuck you are.
I think the word you're looking for is freak.
But that's putting it too lightly.
I hate this shit. Nothing, nobody can be freakier than me. Like, I managed to fuck up everything that I touch.
You underestimate my power.
I did not get why everyone was so offended about that stupid fucking picture.
Because you fucking someone did that about Obama, you realize how people would have fucking reacted.
I
but
wouldn't have
because it's about Trump, it's
any
fine.
different.
I didn't laugh either. So,
I left that both.
I mean, the fact of the matter is, fucking Barron Trump, Donald Trump's son, had a fucking actual documented panic attack because he thought they beheaded his fucking father.
Yeah, okay, because somebody would be able
That's
to
not
just
okay.
go and... No offense, but that Trump's son's a fucking idiot because, yeah, somebody's literally just going to be able to walk up to President Trump and behead him.
I mean, in a fucking country where every single person wants your father dead, it wouldn't be that much of a stretch, would
And
it?
you really think anybody would have been able to get close to him? But I'm talking without protection. I know, but without...
He crashed a wedding without a security detail.
Trump gives no shits.
Exactly, and that's what makes it so fucking likely. The only reason, I guarantee, the only reason shit hasn't hit the fan is because he's got the best insurance policy ever in the form of Mike Pence.
Fuck! God fucking damn it! Stupid fucking... It's yours. Shit. I love Battlefield 4. Cause hey, Battlefield 4 actually has fucking content, unlike some other Battlefield that's out. God. Oh god. Oh me. Oh, hi, Crane. I need C4 in this class, but I don't have C4 unlocked yet. If you've... Hey Brayden, have you downloaded the new GTA update? Ow. I'm sorry. What? I swear to God, this one teammate, you're blind. Good job trying to be a noob in fucking death matches now. You wanna know what I'm surprised at? I was surprised you, when you sent me that message, Vince, like a couple of weeks ago. That you sent it on my like old account and not my new one. I'm surprised that Fresco didn't tell you about my new account. No, but I expected Fresco to tell you about my new one. Oh, no. That was like only for Destiny stuff. Wait, Fresco tried inviting you. I haven't talked to James since like March, so that was on Battlefield 4. We were doing stuff. God, I can't wait till I can actually use an LMG. That's good. He might get hit because they didn't just say cheaters, they said they're like going for everything now. No, not the levels, the money. Which might have just been an error on their part. Fuck, I actually forgot I'm streaming. I actually forgot I'm streaming. How can I forget I'm streaming? I'm like the most forgetful fucker ever. I don't really give a shit. It's still not the cutest noise ever. The cutest noise ever belongs to somebody else. You growling is pretty cute, but nah, somebody else has that spot. Oh, fuck off, Vince, I'm not hitting on him. You like that, though. No, and totally the wrong way, but why would I need to know that? No, I have not had a general knowledge with. I don't do those kind of. So basically, Full Metal Jacket means, hey, you're grooming your Duke of Death. Yeah, fuck that shit. That's part of the game. Oh yeah, I know that. Can anybody thank you? Hey, hello, fucktard. Nice. Nah, just some fucking campers on the roof. I just keep myself into it. Ugh. Oh no. Oh no. That would split the player community, and that's something that you see a lot of problems with in FPSs like Call of Duty and Battlefield. I think that's one of the reasons that Rockstar isn't doing that. I know that, but it would pollute. It would pollute the. It would pollute the player pool, and again, I don't think that's something Rockstar wants because apparently the player counts for it aren't that great anymore on console anyway because of PC's release. So I think that's one of the reasons that Rockstar hasn't a server. Then I think Rockstar just is spending their money in something else than servers, because servers require a lot of money. But yeah, I will not deny servers would be effective in eliminating some of the trolling. But then people would beg for fucking Bible servers, and then you'd have bullshit servers. And there's already enough. But they're a bit like, yeah, that's gonna get ridiculous. Also, Speaking of cancer, I'm playing Metro. I know! I'm so excited for it! Yeah, I'm so excited for it, dude. Like, a new Metro game. If that's the case, that's gonna be awesome! Artyom! But yeah. I'm not sure which ending they're taking as canon. Yeah. So I think maybe we'll be playing as a new character. Maybe we'll be playing as Artyom and Anna's child. Artyom Jr. Anyway, yeah. And we're talking about a new game in a franchise that me and Vince both love to absolute fucking death. I think it's on sale. I think it's on sale. So am I. So basically we're 70% of humanity. I love the fact that like they fucked fluoroscopes up in this game. Like fluoroscopes are now unable to look through smoke. Sniping little fucktard. No, I called the sniping little fag boy a fucktard. I can't wait until Tom comes online, then we can work on our PO6 on Black 3 again. No. Vince, you know for a fact I have a hard on somebody else. Yeah, you do know who I'm into. I deadlift. Your mom knows you're a furry? Awesome. Mine doesn't. Mine doesn't. And my family, he will never know. My family will never know much about me. Yay. No, British have been around for a good 2 to 3 decades. What? When? It's on CIS, not NCIS. I swear to God, I'm actually happy you guys aren't seeing your fucking voice to the stream. Oh God. Please don't. Don't revive me again! What are you, a fucking 70s nerd? At least she's MP4. Or 4K thingies, I don't fucking know. I'd rather be called a freak, honestly. 'Cause that's the truth. Out, fire.
Objective Bravo has been prepped for destruction by the enemy.
Metro of like an insane amount of tickets is so stupid. Gungan. Boss Nas. You're talking to a Star Wars nerd. I was about to say, I remember when you raced that game like non-stop. Not gonna lie, it was pretty funny. At least I'm being honest about it. Why do people fucking... I wouldn't... What's your guys' opinion on Red Rusker? You, Brendan? I prefer Jason Affleck though. All of his characters are femboys. Besides, like, Cameron's character and stuff. I haven't really noticed that problem with Jason's characters. Got that moment in Metro when you're at the first base and you've got like one stupid fucking MCOM left. Do I have mortars unlocked yet? Because I can unlock the RPK right now. Oh no, I need. Have you watched Red Rusker's newest one? Well, the Red. Have you like looked at it? The First Class Entertainment one. Fucking looks amazing. It's so good. The thing I like most about Red Rusker's comics is the amount of fucking like cum dump that sea salt is. No, he just wants everything in him. Yeah. To be honest, I probably have the same mentality as Sea Salt. I have fuck. Vince didn't fucking tell you. I'm happy now. I like yeah. I've changed a lot over like the last like almost 6 months. No! Help. I still need to talk. I still need to talk to Nuts about updating my character. Oh, I do, but it's a feral one. I want like an actual very big. Oh, and Sona, did you get like a headplate from the internet? Did you see if it was public or if it was a private thing? Good. It's the one thing I fucking despise is art thieves. Yeah, I know. I know, but again, is it like public domain? If it's public, if it is public, then I feel like you should, like, even if it is public, at least give like credit to the author. Or the artist, whatever. I don't even do it when people ask. I just like when like my Facebook cover art, the like watermarks and shit, it's all there. So you're getting FIFA 18, Braden? No, I was just asking anyway. I was just trying to make conversation. Speaking of mortars, we're getting mortars now. Well, shit. How? Client-side smoke for the win. You gotta love client-side smoke. I'm pretty sure I don't really give a shit about the political climate anymore. Even the socialists are corrupt as fuck. I'll vote and I'll do my fucking duty as a voter, but I think every fucking party is just as bad as each other. Jeremy Corbyn, I don't agree with Jeremy Corbyn. That's just gonna create. That's just gonna create a fuck ton more animosity.
Hostiles have armed objective
Force you. I don't think anybody should be forced to do anything regardless of how much you earn. You could easily just put that on the fucking bank account for your kids and your grandchildren and the generations that come after you. Just what is the... Why would you ever want inheritance tax? They got given it to them by their parents. So their parents did earn it for them. Yeah. The parents did earn it, but they're giving it to their kids. The random people that you're giving that money to. That's what Vince is trying to say. Okay, but again, should that be an I know, but again, that's why I disagree with the whole fucking thing about taxation. I know. Wow, you just made a Call of Duty Black Ops 3 reference. You just made a Black Ops 3 reference. MR6 Pack Punch. I know. I know. Just making a fucking stupid comment. Let me. Allow me to be stupid for once, okay? Ow, I just got mortared. I didn't hear what you said.
objective has been prepped for destruction by the enemies.
Back to the comms.
We've defused the charge on objective Alpha.
We have basically when you buy a product in Belgium, you it's the price of product, and then but the price of product you need to it's not the actual value of the product. So say for example I buy a new game in my local game store for 55 euros at launch. That game isn't worth 55 euros, but it's only worth 79%. Because there's a 21% tax. Whenever you buy a new item in a store, 21% of that money is tax money. At least that's how I think it works. And that is basically besides added tax. And that's the only... I think we only have two forms of taxes here in Belgium, which is that and the actual, yearly taxes. But back to our previous conversation. I completely, okay, fair enough. If you make a lot of money, you should probably give some of that. You should probably do that, but it shouldn't be forced upon you, because that's going to create animosity. And animosity is bad for any country, regardless of what country it is. Like, for example, say, for example, I earn 100k a month. Not going to do that ever, but it's an example. If I decide to put that money on a separate account for my children and their children, etc., 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 I don't think that should be taken away. Yeah, and it's your god. And that's that I'm a No, because what if the housing market gets really bad later on? You never fucking know. No, it's not your. No, it's. Yeah, but. Yeah, and that's what I don't agree with. No, No, like, the thing is, though, if you put that money away in case things go bad, they shouldn't be allowed to fucking tax that money in case something really bad happens. Like, no, still the tax in general shouldn't be fucking allowed. No, I still disagree with. It's still enough. It's still enough, Braden. Even taking £1 is still enough because, again, the government didn't fucking work for that money. No, it wouldn't, because it would create a fuck ton. Okay, maybe it would help in the short term, but in the long term, it would create, like, the more taxes you add, the more animosity that is created. Exactly. And the one thing you want as a nation is unity. Because else you can have civil wars, rebellions everywhere. If people don't... If people don't buy into the ideals of your country or how your country is run, you're gonna get fucked. Whose game am I hearing?
Here's your ammo. Pick it up.
I'm with Vince on this one.
Charges been set at objective Alpha. The enemy has defused the charge on objective Alpha.
You don't know that. There's still a chance of it not happening, so I wouldn't crown victory just yet. Like last time. And no offense. No offense, you really think Theresa May isn't gonna do the same shit Cameron did? Last time I checked, it wasn't like the Labour did not have like a full like. Nobody wanted a coalition, but that doesn't mean that Jeremy Corbyn is going to be the next Prime Minister. And you really think she's going to step down?
They just disabled our charge on objective Alpha.
She doesn't give a fuck. No politician gives. Like, they spout it. Okay, wow.
Attack this objective.
Not for any politician. Any politician. Any politician.
Charges set on objective
The thing about politician. And you think that she's gonna care? No single politician is. That would take rebellion, and that would fuck up national unity. Look, I fucking hate Theresa May. I hate Theresa May. Okay, I fucking hate the woman. But she's not gonna step down. There's just no way, regardless of what her country wants. Because she's a politician, and any politician... I don't even believe my own fucking party leader when he said, "Oh, I care about our country." No, he doesn't. He cares about what he wants. Just like any politician. Oh. In short, it'll take a miracle or apocalypse for Britain for Theresa May to step down. I wouldn't. I wouldn't, because you do realise it would fuck up Scotland as well, and fuck up most likely the entire world, because it's a chain of events. The world's one giant fucking matchbox. You do one thing, you do one thing, and it will fuck up the entire current system. And you're not only saying fuck to the UK, but you're saying fuck to every single Western country. No, and it's not... Yeah, a revolution. Yes, look how the revolutions went before. First it was a French Revolution, then the Belgian Revolution, then the October Revolution. It's a chain effect. It was always a dictator. I mean, Napoleon. It was Napoleon. At the end of the fucking Belgian... The Belgian one, it was a king again. It was a monarchy. And that's what people just didn't... Like, people didn't care about the monarchy here, they just didn't want the Dutch monarchy. Like, every single revolution has never ended in the way. But yeah, no brain. No single revolution ever goes... Yeah. Not a single revolution goes the way you want it to. So you're better off to suck it up and deal with the current political climate than to deal with a revolution and have your entire country destabilized and have an even worse one. Like right now, you're dealing with a coalition in Britain. That's one of the best possible outcomes, honestly. Well, if it's a revolution, it could be... It couldn't even be right-wing, it could be like fucking syndicates. And that's bad. I disagree, because if you look at the way I look at it is, I don't think a single party should be... I don't think a single party should be in control of the political system in a country for years and years and years on end. Because then they start losing their ideals and what they stand for. What? Hello, Battlefield. I think it does, yeah. Oh god. But yeah, no, it doesn't, like, if you fucking change governments during an election, that's fine. But you should never ever wish to destabilize your government through a revolution or a revolt of any kind. Because that goes fucking tits-faced every fucking time. So... we have ISIS, we have Taliban, and we have Al-Qaeda. If you need any better example, look at what America did in Iraq. Again, I don't disagree with your views, Braden, because I do agree with them, but I just think the way you want to do it is... Yeah, it's more like an 80,000. Yes, it is. My brother easily earns. My brother. Yeah. My brother is. My brother is easily making... I'm actually going to ask my brother when I see him, when he comes upstairs next. I'm going to ask him how much he makes per year. Okay, so it starts off with only those at 80,000. What if that still isn't enough to power the country? Are they going to fucking make even more taxes? Because that's how it starts. You can't guarantee that. You can't guarantee that because the country is eventually going to need... It's not even... Braden, it's not even that. Like, no. Let's not talk about the whole trust politician stuff, yeah? It starts off with the 80,000 stuff. Okay. Then your country's going to need even more. Then they're going to bring even more taxes for maybe those who earn 60,000 a year. And then it's going to go lower and lower and lower. And it's happened before. It's happened before. No. No, I do no. I prefer Labour over SNP. Of course you're Scottish. Okay. Okay. Then besides, yeah. So you're literally only voting for a party for one of their policies. Then what is... Them... Oh, okay. What? Oh my god. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, then why did you vote for SNP besides the fact that they want Scottish independence?
I got eyes on an enemy soldier.
Okay, you want to know what I hear there? All I hear is lofty ambitions, over half of them which they will probably never achieve. Regardless if Scotland becomes independent. Because there will always be people opposing the ideas that they want. No, not just Tories, other people as well. You don't have to be a Tory to disagree with the SNP or Socialist. Like, you don't have to be... You can't... Yeah. Yeah. I You're basically neutral. I would say I'm left, but I do agree with some of the right's ideals. Yeah. the thing about the thing about the whole Scotland becoming independent is, how do you think the leadership will be? Oh yeah, this. I hate Theresa May, but Braden, what will happen if Scotland becomes independent? It will either have a no, I'm not talking about the future of it, I'm talking about the political climate. How will you rule your country? Will it be monarchy? Will it be president? Okay, but here's the thing, right? No, I'm not. No, yeah. Okay, well, let's say it's like Britain, yeah? Half of the SNP ideas still won't go through, because, again, you'll still have opposers of the SNP in whatever your equal is to the House of Commons or whatever. Okay, well, you'll still have opposers there. So whenever the SNP yeah, okay, fair. Okay, fair enough. But what if the SNP gets voted? No, like, if the no, not even that. Yeah. Not even that, Braden. If regardless if the SNP wins the election, they still won't be, like, just because you win an election doesn't mean, okay, I'm gonna put this in, put this in, put this in, put this in, scrap this. You can't just do everything you want. Just because you win an election doesn't mean you can do whatever the fuck you want. That's what I think a lot of people misunderstand. Winning an election is just, okay, you're the most important member there, but you still have other members there. Yeah. But yeah, no, like, again, I'll say it again. The SNP's goals are lofty, but I don't think they'll be able to ever put them in. How do you know? Or they vote for Green, who also wants independent Scotland. The thing is, right, Brayden, I don't even think you should be, like... I don't even think you should be focusing yourself on, like, when Scotland gets independent. I suggest you just keep your feet firmly planted on the ground and look at the current political climate and look what happens. Scotland gets independence? Nice. Wait, you're making your own political party? Oh, God. Oh, God. Good luck. I find it very ambitious, and I wish you luck. But do you realize? Do you realize how much money, like, a campaign costs? You're willing to sacrifice your own future, the future of your children, just for a seat? You won't have... I thought you wanted kids.
Where the heck are you going, soldier? Stick with us.
So you... That's like, no! Just because you're a controversial person doesn't mean you're gonna raise freaks! God fucking damn it. Let's not start fighting people. I don't want fights, please. I know you aren't. I'm just... No, we were... No, we... No, we weren't. Oh, fuck fidget spinners. Fuck fidget spinners. Fuck. No! Oh, God. Brayden, Okay, back to the point of the conversation. Why... What is, like... Okay, what will your party be... How will your party be different from anything else? Like, right now, you're, like... Forgive me for using this word, but you're spouting the S&P ideals. If you're gonna do that, why would people choose you over the S&P? That's what I just asked, so yes. Why anti-EU? You think immigration is bad? What if they, like, how soon after they enter the country do they need to get a job? Okay, what if they completely need to relearn the language? And get a, just... So you're not even going to give them a chance to enter the country and then learn the language?
Heads up, enemy vehicle west of your location.
Okay. Okay. Will they be allowed to practice their own cultural things in their own homes? Will they be able to, for example, say somebody from Islam founds a group and other Islams join it? Would that be allowed to be a group? Or Muslims, whatever. I don't really care about that right now. What I'm asking is, are you gonna oppress things you don't agree with, yes or no? That's what I'm asking. Okay, but what if the people with a massive outcry say, we... Yeah, Britain's like one of the most ones, I believe.
Charge on objective Alpha has been defused by the enemy.
Okay. Fair enough. Okay, but Brayden, say you're Prime Minister, okay? And... whatever. I'm really not looking for the correct term right here, right? So... I don't know. You try and text him or something? Like you try and message him? Because he didn't get angry and leave. He was actually mid-sentence. And then he just cut out. So was it lag? If you don't have this DLC, you're gonna go so fucked. Well, I mean, like the gear of it. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it says he's completely offline. Huh. He pressed the... Let me guess, he touched the power button or something. Yeah! don't. I'm fucking joking about it, nigga. Space system. I hate Caspian border. What did you do? Okay. Okay, but back to what I was talking about. Back to what I was talking about. Are you gonna oppress the things that you don't agree with? Like, what I mean is, what if you're first minister, right? And the people with a massive outcry say, we want you to fund churches or, I forget the name of the Islam church. Mosques. Thank you. What if they, with a massive public outcry, demand that? What will you do? However, if you do that, like basically, regardless, like when you're a first minister, prime minister, president, whatever, there is never a good decision. Every one of your decisions could jeopardize your career as a politician.
The charge is set on objective
And do you really want to deal with that stress?
Attack this objective.
Now you're just trying too hard. I think that actually is. So, anyway, let's hope. Well, let's wait and see what Scotland decides. The thing, however, and I really hope this doesn't happen, because if it does, it's going to be a fucking joke in my opinion, that if Scottish people decide to stay in again, that in a couple of years they do another referendum and that fails again, and then they do another one, and it just is the same song and dance routine every 4 to 5 years. Like I said, the thing is, like, I don't want this turning into... Yeah. The thing is, as well, if it is going to be, like I said, where it's like a referendum every 4 to 5 years, just desperately trying to get Scotland independent, people are not going to take it serious anymore. People are just going to say, oh, here, look, here's the joke of the fucking half a decade again. Or you could do that and grind against literal, like you could grind it over and over again, and until people get tired enough and say, yeah, fine, here you fucking go. But do you really think that's gonna make people happy? No, people are just gonna vote yes, just to get you to shut the fuck up and then completely elect a different party. Like they're Okay, so you'd... Why? Why would you jeopardize... Come back.
We are objective Alpha. Anti-tank personnel have been spotted operating to your south. There's an enemy plane east of your position. The enemy has just disarmed our charge on objective Alpha.
That's... But, Brayden, that's the...
AT soldier, east of your current location.
Brayden, the thing about this is, though, the United Kingdom has always been like this ever since its first formation. England is all they cared about. Yeah, well, that's the way the people work, I suppose. Like, you can't, like... So what if they vote...
It's just been disabled by the enemy.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna say his reasons. I didn't say his reasons are illegitimate because they aren't, but it's happening in so many countries. It's happening in so many countries. The thing is, right? And I'll use my own country as a example here. The right wing part. No. The right wing's party back in 2010 was voting to have Wallonia and Flanders split, and I was against it. Because one, it would ruin the national unity. Two, it would just create so much hassle, which we don't need right now, not in the current economic systems. Because the thing is, Britain, regardless if Scotland becomes independent, it's not going to change the economical climate. Not at all. Every country, whether it's Britain, Scotland, Belgium, Germany, every single Western country is tied to each other. So, if one country changes majorly, like Belgium, or Scotland goes independent in the UK, that will create so many massive fucking, like, ripples in the economical system. It could fuck so much up. No, I wouldn't say that. No, that's not what I'm saying. You're both wrong. No, you want to know what I'm trying to say? What I'm trying... I know. Right then. Okay, he's good. I'll tell you, Vince. What I was trying to say is the adjustment that it's gonna take the world, and that's the thing. Like, if a country becomes independent, it's not just that country that needs to adapt and stuff. It's every country. Trade's gonna be affected. Currency's gonna be affected. Those two things is what holds the economical Western world in balance. You change one player of that, whether it's a minor or a major player, you fuck it all up. If you get what I mean. Lols. But do you get what I mean? Like, do you agree with what I'm trying to say? That's my main issue, is like, I couldn't give a fuck if... Yeah, it'd be too much for the world to take. I mean, we're already dealing with fucking extremist Muslims. we're dealing with terrorism, both. No, it's extremist Muslims, because I know Muslims who aren't extremist. Yeah, we're already dealing with that and ISIS. We're also dealing with and I hate to say it, but it is having an effect, the whole feministic SJW agenda. Like there's so much. But Brain, I'm gonna repeat what I said earlier. The thing what I meant about the economic stuff is not that Scotland would be unable to take care of itself. What I'm saying is, it would take, like, when a country goes independent, it's not just that country that is affected. It's the entire world. No, not Britain. I'm talking the entire world. The entire world would be affected because trade and currency. Not even that, I'm talking the most important part is trade. How would Scotland do trade? Well, they're... Yeah, and how many people will go, okay, we'll go the extra mile and trade with Scotland? No, they're just going to say, fuck it, we're just going to keep trading with the UK. Yeah. It's not even, like, another thing is... Yeah. Fair enough, yeah. But how is your country gonna get its trade agreement, set up its own fucking government, or, well, try and, well... prepare its government for not really having to account for the UK's decisions anymore. Like, that's a lot of shit they have to do. And then there's also just... It'll take a few years, yeah, but are you sure your country's going to be able to survive those few years? Especially with... even with terrorists and all that bullshit going on? Your country isn't immune to terrorism. Okay, and you think that's gonna stop terrorism? It's like terrorism is like a rubber band. They hit, you hit harder. They hit harder, you hit harder. And it's just gonna be a fucking rubber effect. A rubber band effect. So what's the point of having military The thing is, as like, hey Tom. Yeah, but the thing is as well. Like I said, it's a rubber band effect. So why put soldiers on the street when you know for a fact that you should just hit at the same level and not on a harder level? No, it's not what I said. Sure. But, like, I know that, but putting soldiers on the fucking street isn't gonna help either. I mean, look at what, look how look at America. Fucking white cops in redneck states think black people are suspicious for just being black. I know I'm using a shitty example. I know I'm using a shitty example, but it's an example nonetheless. I can't think of another example on the top of my head. Well, that's because it's capital. Where are you gonna go? Okay. Well. So you won't be able to go on PSN anymore? Oh. Well, see you tomorrow, Brendan. I finally unlocked C4 for my support. I I wish him luck with his political party, but I don't think it's gonna work out. Yeah, but I'm worried. What if it doesn't work? Is he gonna be crushed? Like, it makes him happy now, but it could completely ruin him later on. That's what I'm worried. Every politician started with tiny goals, though. Oh, I just hit a chopper out of the air! Battlefield 4. He actually killed it. It was a transport chopper, so I didn't kill it in one shot. Ooh, fuck. That's tank. Oh, I just got C4'd. I just got C4'd. So I won't be here next weekend. Caspian board is like impossible to win on Rush 400%. How many kills do I have with the U100? So it's basically a rush car. Like rush, do some heavy hitting, and then back the fuck off. Braden? Hold on, let me turn off my audio on stream so we can talk freely.
Discharge has been set with objective Alpha by the enemy. Supply drop executed. Move in when you can. We have the Suns in charge of objective Alpha. Potential objective off by the enemy. Supplies on the ground, Sergey on the ground. Check your map.
ammo! Pick it up!
Airdrop complete. Supplies ready for pickup. Hey, we got a war to fight. Get back here, soldier. All objectives have been neutralized. We've now taken the base. Supplies on the ground. Check your map. We have set the charge on objective Alpha. Charge on objective Alpha has been completed by the enemy. Come on, there's nothing out there. Move back here.
Вражеского солдата! Обнаружен вражеский солдат!
I've lost objective Bravo.
Вижу! Вражеский корабль!
The enemy has sent the charge on objective Alpha.
Т-4! Вражеский солдат! Вот патроны!
Our base.
Вот патроны, берите! Вот твои патроны!
Object направо.